Hi everyone, Renegade 67 here, with part 28 of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Case 4. I didn't get them all in the last recording session. Gonna get them in this one. I hope so, unless this is a really long trial. Really hope it isn't. I think I can get, I'm not sure how much, I guesstimate how many parts are left. This one and the next one, possibly one more because of credits. I don't know, I have no idea. Let's go. Try the case summary page. Huh? Case summary. That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. What's going on? I'm sorry, I'm kind of spacey. You know, for those who don't know, I go weeks between recording sessions. I take like on the Friday is pretty much my last video over recording session, and the Monday is usually the first. I change it up every now and then, but yeah. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. That's why usually on like videos that happen midweek and like Friday, I seem more energetic because I'm already getting going and I'm all pumped for what I've been doing. But now I'm just starting and I'm all monotone. I'm just kidding. Pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. Other bullet would have been this. Oh, I think I was worried about this before. Yeah, like they would have known about a bullet, wouldn't they? But there had to have been a bullet. After all, it went through the glass. I mean, there couldn't have not been a bullet. He does have a point. Oh, well, good for him. Second bullet has never been found. Well, good for him. I don't know. But the gun was fired twice, and there's a bullet hole thing in the window. So yeah, I was saying mirror in the last video. I don't know what I was on. I was saying mirror, but it's window. Yeah. No, it wasn't. Game, if you stop lagging right now, I would love you. It doesn't look like it wants to stop lagging. Let's see how this goes. I will have order. Straight has proven one thing to us quite clearly. Murder weapon was fired twice. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. Okay. Where does that leave us? What? Oh, you get out of this. Because it's the last case and things like this are going to be annoying. It obviously exists, but we're going to have to do something radical to prove it, probably. Like examine a parrot, or something even weirder. Maybe we'll use the legendary medical detector. I don't know. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? No. What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? What can we object with? How would we know where the bullet is? Sorry, Maya. What? Looks like it was wrong. I was wrong? No, you weren't! Dick. The second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjecture are for nothing. Okay, alright, let's sit down and think about this. Where could have the second bullet been? Well, we know that the first bullet wound up in Gregory, and the second bullet went through the window, and now no one knows where it is. We also know that the first bullet, or the second, or whatever, the other bullet that was fired is the one that killed him. Or at least that's what we're thinking, and clearly that means it's right. So someone else must have fired it, and it couldn't have been Yanni. And it wasn't Edgeworth, and it wasn't suicide, so there is a 4th person. I think I made a theory like this earlier. If someone knew about the bullet, maybe... Well, Well, maybe... Just like how the bullet got lodged in Gregory before, then maybe a bullet could have got lodged in someone else when it was shot. And then... sorry, I lost my track of thought. Someone was talking to me. What was I saying? Right, yeah, the bullet. The first bullet, yeah, went into Gregory, so maybe the other bullet went into someone else. And then maybe that's when someone screamed and Edgeworth heard that. And then maybe they came and it's like, oh, who shot me? And it's like, oh, it was me. It wasn't him. It wasn't my son. And it's like, boom, headshot. And then if the bullet was still in him, he might have walked out with it. I mean, sure, bullets are bad, but if they go in the right place, I guess you could still live through it. I mean, he would have had to get treatment, obviously. So maybe if we went... Anyways, yeah, that's about the best thing I can think of. No! You said you get Edgeworth declared innocent, and we will. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. Not that easy, Nick. There was another person, someone else who fired the killing shots. Now? Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. Oh, can't be this easy. Something's gonna happen. I don't know, maybe Maya's finally gonna channel Mia or something? I thought this was the passing the torch case. Well, I guess if it's getting this close to the end, then maybe it would make sense to have like one final showing of Mia before the end of the game. I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Damn it, Edgeworth. So you killed your father. That was not your intention? But that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no. Well, at least accidental murder with confessing isn't as bad as intended murder without confessing, so... but, I mean, it's not like he's gonna get caught for it, but... Very well. Statute of limitations of the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce... I can't do it. I can't not yawn. I'm sorry. Okay, right now. Indeed. Indeedery. Well, I do, but Phoenix is probably too stupid to think of something like that. Even if I did say it, it probably wouldn't work unless we knew who it was. And, well, again, Manfred's a possibility, but the likeliness is, well, honestly, if we have to pin someone that we know, which is what I find weird about the Phoenix Wright cases. I mean, there could easily be someone we don't even know about that's the culprit, but it always ends up being someone we already know about that gets too involved in the case. If it is Manfred, and seeing he's evil enough to send that letter, then, yeah. Well, then it is him, but, what am I trying to say? If it's anyone, it's Manfred. It's just how we could possibly prove that. I wouldn't know. I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. Maybe they'll have a callback like the first day in court with Mia. Maybe. There's so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. That's right. Yeah, because finding a scenario with small pieces of evidence is one thing, but like every game always points out, especially Apollo Justice, shoves that concept down your throat. It doesn't matter what kind of good scenario you have. You need definite evidence. Well, you know, until the final case of Apollo Justice, where they take a third option, but I'm not going into that. No point, really. I mean, I'd say something, but you know what? Let's just no. Every lead I thought I had has been squashed. This is really the end. Edgeworth, sorry. I closed my eyes? What was it that I had been doing all this time? Wasn't my whole life leading up to today? Kinda. Well, that sucks. Mia, I'm sorry. What? Not yet. Huh? Is Maya channeling Mia? She's not? So what is... think she's having a vision? A near-lose trial experience, maybe? Since that's like a death in this game. Object? Your only weapon... Huh? Ah, shish, Maya, you're not the one with the spiritual stuff today. Wait, don't think. Act. Oh, okay, don't think. He objects. Tisk tisk tisk. I have no idea. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Not perfect, but good enough to pass. Oh no. Grah! Must exist? What? Oh, the second bullet. Yeah, I know it must exist, but even if I'm right and it's like Manfred's the killer and he got stuck in him and he walked out with the bullet, how would I possibly prove that? I wouldn't know how. Again, not Maya. It's just a vision. Maybe his mentor's rubbing off on him. I don't know. Second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it? Well, oh, maybe they're getting into what I said, like, it just got stuck in them and they left. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor! Alright. Epic music. The second bullet, it exists. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. A murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? Again, if we have to pick anyone, I'm gonna put my finger at you, but, okay, then. Criminal took the second bullet. Why would he? Evidence? No evidence? Huh? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Well, it would stop them from being any real evidence that there could have been someone else connected. But he didn't, I guess he didn't need it. Of course there was a need, but that's why I took it. But what possible reason could he have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is... the bullet would be proof. Well, would it be proof? I'm not so sure. Cautious proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, as he took it with him. And that was the case, then you were taking it over and saying, there you go. Well, no. If he took that bullet, then they'd be wondering what bullet killed him. Why would he only take one of the two shots fired? Because that shot was the one that made it look like there was someone else there. And there was two shots fired. If you took both of them, that'd just be stupid. Yes? Don't you dare give me a penalty. Oh, you ass. Really? I have 4 or 5 left though, so I'm still in good shape. When I get to 3, I'll save. I guess not. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet? Maybe it just was inside him. Maybe he didn't need it. Maybe it was just there. I don't know. I'm still saying that it would have helped as proof, but whatever. Again, he didn't need it. The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Darn you, Von Karma. Irk. He had to take it? What? Had to take it? Huh? Now you have a spiritual guide. Good for you, Nick. Thinking through normal things. Haha, I like me a style. Think why the bullet had to be taken? Oh, well, then I guess my scenario might work. It was stuck inside him. It's not like he could just pull it out. He would need a surgery for that. And it was stuck inside Gregory, remember, so even if it wasn't the heart, it could easily just be stuck inside him. Especially if it... well, you know. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have a slight idea. The murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. Oh, there we go. The bullet hit the murderer? Alright, now I think we're on the same track, maybe. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Oh god, Phoenix, why? We're so close to the end of this game, you have to bring up your jeez. Amazing. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And he left with the second bullet still inside? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah. I guess that's how it would work, yeah. There's a problem with that. What is it? Oh. Well, that's simple. He needed someone to be framed as the killer. Oh, but, who to frame as the killer? Of course! You know, I was thinking at first, why would he leave both of them alive? But if he killed 2 of them, then everyone would automatically go to Edgeworth. No. Let's say he killed both, him and Yanni. If he did that, then, crap. Or let's say he left Yanni alive. Yanni knows the truth. Then, I don't... why would he leave 2 of them alive? Okay, a couple of reasons. First of all, well, let's say Manfred approach again. He has a grudge against him. He got the penalty thing. But, make witnesses. And if he had both of them alive, people would be fighting over which one really did it. And it would stay kind of straggling for a while. If he only left one of them, and then they still had the whole Misty Faye doing the channeling crap, not that he'd predict that, but, Manfred's a perfect prosecutor, so you never know. But, then maybe he would do something, then maybe, like, maybe they were unconscious? Yeah, you know what, I just play your course. Two men fight inside the elevator. Here we go with one of our awesome scenarios. Again, we have no different proof for this. Phoenix hasn't even picked a who yet. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. Don't worry, Judge. I'm sure Apollo will at least get close to that level. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Ooh, touchy spot, Manfred. Could I be right about it being you? Oh, but there we go. If the two people were both crazy, if they were just temporarily out of sanity, would they have killed both of them? I mean, Edgeworth definitely couldn't have been left alone. His was an accident. But Yanni? I don't think he really could have been left alone either. Maybe that's why. To make it look like, oh, only one person was killed. This was all there was. Except for the murderer. Yeah. Huh? This is beginning rating 67 with part 28 of Let's Play Things Right, Is Train Case for Blind. Next time's 29. Bye.